So here's an example of how you can use precipitation reactions. You can ask them to build some compounds, and I've got here sodium sulfate and barium chloride. You can revise the solubility rules and ask them would the sodium sulfate dissolve or not, and hopefully they would then spread it out so that you can see that it is completely dissolved, and they can see also the 2:1 ratio. Then similarly, you can ask and revise the solubility rules and work out that barium chloride is also soluble, and therefore that this will now be also spread out in solution. Now, what would happen if you mix the two solutions? So you would then say, right, I've now mixed them, and so they are now in one container. And what will happen? You can look at particle theory and collisions, and hopefully you see these will collide, but therefore it is soluble. But when the barium and the sulfate collides, that is insoluble, so will precipitate out. Now, it's a good way to also see would the sodium and chloride collide and stay together. So it's a good misconception to go through, that the sodium chloride is not formed by being NaCl in solution, but that it would actually remain separated, and it is only the barium sulfate that will precipitate out. So it's a good way of trying to visually see what happens with ions in solution. And this can go for any type of precipitation reaction. Kia ora.